What is up, YouTubers? I doing some work on the 58 Delray. So the thing that I am doing today is I'm doing the putting in a new carburetor. So I had the it's a one barrel. The engine is a 235 inline six. So they have the one barrel Rochester carburetors. So um, the carburetor, well, when I got the car, it was working fine, everything. But you know, Rochester carburetors, after years and years of use, they the throttle plate, it started leaking gas. So I ended up getting it rebuilt. When I got it rebuilt, it it worked fine, but it started leaking from the not from the base, but it just started leaking over by the fuel bowl when you take the top part of the Rochester out. So instead of me just keep putting money into that, I ended up contacting Mike's carburetor. Looked online, and this is it right here. And great guy. And I ended up getting this universal thing here. So one thing that I do like about this carburetor is I can adjust the idle better, and this part here where I'm pointing at, that's a meteor rod, so I can actually adjust my jets for high-speed driving on the highway and stuff like that. So this actually replaces the one-barrel carburetor, and it replaced the Rochester and everything. And I had my Rochester, I had an automatic choke and a manual choke, but it was kind of Jimmy rigged with the throttle plate. But anyway, so I figured out, I've been searching and searching on YouTube about this. He did came up with a video that did help. So I actually decided on buying it. So I'll bring you to it. So I ended up getting the carburetor put in. It's not hard at all. It's pretty easy, but the adjustments here, this gas line, just heads up, it's you're gonna have to reroute your whole line, because the original line came from, or everybody knows it comes from out this way, and then it comes out and then to the fuel pump. So this carburetor came with this carb here. It didn't come with this, so I'll take this off. And it comes with the fuel filter. So, and it was really easy putting in. So I'm still doing the adjustment. It's now installed. I just gotta do my adjustment. And so it's a manual choke. So I do got the choke there hooked up. Has the, let me see if I could move you over here so you can see it more. This here, this is the throttle plate, so you got plenty of settings to do a lot of settings as well. I just gotta hook that up. But when they say when you install these carburetors, you wanna start it up, and you wanna do it without the throttle thing. So I had to have my lady come out here, start it for me. Trust me, it was a pain in the butt, because when I first started it started up, just boom, started up, or after fuel got put in the carburetor. every time I start it, it'll start up and it'll run really low. But by the time I get to trying to get to the plate to do some little bit of idle adjustment, it died on me. So my lady helped me out, finally got it running. All it was is hook this one up, but there's no Teflon tape, no sealant, anything like that. I read everything through the book, so I tightened that down. They said tight the bolts down here 3 pounds, and I did that one about, I don't know, after you get it finger tight, I just did like a quarter turn. And if it still leaks, you just go ahead and turn it till the leak goes away. So, I'll show you the features on here. Okay, I don't have my screwdriver with me, all right. But this is the idle mixture screw. Mixture screw, the rich and lean. This is your vacuum for the distributor. And then over here is your idle adjustment screw right there. So that was what I had to adjust because it was at a really low idle. This thing here is your adjustment for your jets. So when you get done putting this together, so right now I did my tuning. I tuned this and I tuned that there. I just need to hook this up. It just pretty much go right in the hole like so. But I just got to figure out how to, keep that in there. They do have a kit, but I still want to use this, so I'm going to have to try to figure out something to keep this in here. And this bolt here, you loosen it, not all the way, just loosen it probably to its flush up here. And then this part here could be adjusted up, down, or whatever. See, there's your settings over there. That's the little knob right there. That you have all these adjustments here. That just helps with the gas pedal. So after you get done with that, then you move on with adjusting this. You do not adjust this until all your adjustments is done and everything else is running smooth. And when I mean running smooth, I mean this whole engine's got to be perfect. You got to check your ignition. You got to check your timing. You got to check your valve trains. All of that has to be 100% perfect. My wires, they're brand new. My plugs is brand new, but the distributor cap is not. I am running electronic points, so I eliminated the points. And that there looks like it's old, but it's actually a new coil that came with the set. Well, I actually bought it with, but to adjust that, I'll go back. Once everything is 100%, then you touch that, then you adjust that. So the way this is adjust is you have to run the engine 2,000 RPM. Once you run at 2,000 RPM, while it stays on 2,000 RPM, you want to go ahead and turn this thing here with your hand, turn it counterclockwise, and it adjust, and you want to adjust it. This adjusts just like this. You just adjust this until your idle starts to bog down. Once it starts bogging down, then you back off. Once you back off, do about a half turn. Once you do a half turn, then you are set. It's ready to go. You are done with the carburetor. And you go ahead and you test it out, put it on a freeway. If it seems like it's not getting enough power, then you want to go ahead and adjust probably about a quarter turn again till you achieve what you're looking for. I ain't never seen any videos of this on here, so I decided to make a video of this. But my issue is after I put this in, I did my vacuum check, and it seems to come up that something's not right in my motor, because it's saying my timing and stuff. I thought my timing was perfect, but I don't think it is, so I'm gonna have to do some adjustment. I'm gonna check my valve trains. I didn't do my valve train, so it starts up, but while it's starting, it just stumbles. So I took some carb cleaner and sprayed around this base to see if it'll like do a different idle. So when I sprayed it, it didn't do it, so that's good. That means I got a good seal on the gasket. That's what I checked. Then I checked my spark plugs again, and but at least the good thing about it is back there, you see that black smoke here and how rich it is. So that black smoke was actually from the old carburetor. That was from the old carburetor, and I just couldn't adjust that for nothing. So with the new carburetor, it didn't blow no black smoke, anything like that. It actually blew good, clear. Well, not clear, but it's cold out here in Minnesota. So, but anyway, it did blew good smoke. So I'm not running rich anymore. Well, I was for a little bit until I adjusted it, but it just seems the engine it stumbles on idle. It has a really bad stumbling while it's running. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. My only thing is, it's clean gas, because the gas tank is cleaned out. All the lines is brand new. My fuel pump's brand new. Now this is brand new. The fuel system is pretty much brand new now. So what I got to do now is figure out my ignition. My ignition is all brand new except for the distributor base and the distributor cap. I didn't do those. So I'm going to have to figure that out, but while I'm at it, I'm going to try to figure out my valve trains. Just kind of look at them. I don't really hear any noise or nothing, so I don't know. I'll still check it out. My plugs look good and everything. It looks kind of dirty over there, but I didn't clean that. I was just clean over here in this area. But go ahead and check these out. Make sure my spark plugs is gapped right. Make sure everything is right and correct. But anyway, yeah, these carburetors come manual choke. There is no auto choke. I don't believe there is, but I'd rather just stick with the manual choke, tell you the truth. I gotta adjust you see the cable there, how long it is, so I just gotta adjust that. That's on the next agenda. So I just pretty much made this video for everybody. If you ever wanted to get one of these, mine started up perfect the second it got gas. I just took off my coil here, and it just started, and had my lady start it, and I was pumping it until I was getting gas. Once I started seeing gas squirted, then I reconnected this here, and then I started, and then boom, came right on, but it was just a low idle. So this product seems to be good. It runs really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out. Just make sure when you put these on, I cleaned it. I cleaned the whole base, the base and everything. Cleaned it out, lightly sanded it. I even got to the point that I even checked the level on it just to see if it was flat, true flat. So it is, and yeah, put it in, and yeah, it's a perfect fit. So yeah, other than that, is just making a new line. And I got the oil bath one, but it's sad because when I did my bend, this bended out too long. I should have did it shorter. So sorry, I was just checking something. So this is too long to put that on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just rock with the little filter. And then yeah, hook that up. No sealant, none, please, no, none at all. Hooked up my vacuum, and then just did my little adjustment on the throttle here, and then here and there for the choke. And you just go ahead and you do this is gonna be your first adjustment. This is once the engine warms up, then this is your second adjustment. Once you got that done, then this will be your adjustment here. But like I said, before you put this carburetor on, the engine has to be perfect. Timing, ignition, timing, ignition, valve trains. Has to be spot on. So make sure you do that first before you do it, and it will let you know about that. I'll do some more videos on this. I'll do the adjustment on that as soon as I get this done. So all right, I'm gonna let y'all go. Yet again, let me show you who I got it from. Got it from him. He's a great guy. Yep, and it was this here. I don't know the part number. I kind of threw it away. And I mean, it'll tell you on here too. And yeah, so it'll definitely tell you. You see. And there. And it'll tell you right here. Before, yeah, you make sure all of this has to be done right. See? There you go. There are 3 pounds. Yep. So, yeah, this is it, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and let this go. So it was good chatting with y'all. But all right, I'll have a part 2 on that carburetor real soon. All right, so yeah, I'll have a good one. All right, bye now.